Alright guys, Gears of War Judgment gameplay, TDM on library. Running with the Retro Lancer and the Spot Grenade to start off. This is part of the VIP playlist, which allows, first of all, you gotta have the Season Pass to be able to play the VIP playlist. And pretty much it's the same thing. You can play Team Deathmatch, Overrun, Domination, and Free For All. Except the kicker is that anybody who has the Season Pass allowed to play the VIP playlist, you gain double XP in every match that you play. And so I'm going to run quick match so I can earn that double XP a lot faster. And so, like I said, running on Team Deathmatch with the Retro. And I must say, this digital character skin that I'm using with Barrett, I mean, that thing is hot. The fact that it stands out and glows like that bad boy is hot. That's one of the better character skins I've seen thus far. And I haven't seen too many people use it, so I pretty much stand out amongst the crowd using that character skin. So I want to talk about a couple of things about Gears of War Judgment. I didn't touch on too much in the last Overrun multiplayer video, but I actually want to dive into it a little bit more. And first of all, I want to start with the fact I like the fact that you can only use you can only pretty much have a primary gun in this game. Now, what I mean by a primary is you can either choose between the Retro, the Lancer, the Sawed-Off, the Gnasher, the Hammerburst, and I think it was one of the snipers. Now, if you remember in previous Gears of War videos, well, in previous Gears of War games, you could carry a Gnasher, a pistol, and Hammerburst or whatnot. But this game forces you to only use a primary and a pistol, meaning that you have to pretty much pick up any weapons from dead bodies or in the ammo boxes if you want to get more ammo or you want to get different weapons. So this allows you to utilize other people's weapons instead of just automatically being preset on your class or whatnot. So I like that idea. So basically, it's no more Gnasher Retro combination, for example. It's just one primary and a pistol, and I think that's old school gaming, and I think that's old school. I like the way they did that right there. Let's go ahead and body that kid up with the Lancer. Now, one thing I will say about Team Deathmatch, one of the things that they changed from Gears of War 3 and Gears of War Judgment is that when you play TDM and you kill somebody, instead of them getting down, you just automatically get the kill. So once their health just reaches to the point where they can't take any more bullets, they just die out instead of having to fall directly on the ground, get down. You got to go execute them. So I like that because it saves me from having to shoot any more extra bullets while they're down. One of the glitches in Gears of War 3 is that when you kill somebody, when you down somebody on the ground and you continue to shoot them, sometimes they will still not die even after you were shooting them on the ground. So I like the fact that they implemented that. Now, they have some different customizable weapon skins, as I said earlier, and different character skins. And that's one of the things that stands out about this game is all the different skins that you have available. Of course, if you get the Season Pass or if you get the weapon skin redeemable code. I think I got the total skin pack, so I think it was like 4,000 Mircosoft Points. And I was looking through them, and they were actually worth it. I liked some of the skins. As you can see, the skin I'm using right now is the Hot Flame, I believe it's called. And it kind of reminds me of the skin on Gears of War 3, except for it looks a little bit more boss and a little bit more badass. It actually looks like a flaming torch, and that really stands out. A lot of people I've seen have used that weapon skin thus far. I tried to get that no scope on that kid right there, and still had the skill to go ahead and handle my business with the Retro Lancer. The movement feels smooth. It's not really stiff. It's actually pretty loose. I don't really wall bounce in this game. It's more so me just playing a little bit more tactical and just keeping my distance. If I'm using a Retro Lancer, ooh, I got the business right there. If I got the Retro Lancer, I'll just remember to keep my distance. If I got a Lancer, I'll keep my distance. So I don't have to wall bounce as much. I just have to play more smart. I have to play smarter in this game compared to previous Gears of War games. But one of the complaints or one of the arguments in Gears of War 3 was the Sawed-Off and the Retro Lancer really were unbalanced and pretty much added a dimension to the game where everybody abused it. In this game, the Sawed-Off, I've used the Sawed-Off one time, and I've seen people who had the Sawed-Off, and it's not as abusive in terms of doesn't have the range as the Gears of War 3 Sawed-Off shotgun, and the Retro Lancer isn't overly powered in this game. I mean, it's still the strongest assault rifle in this game, but it's not as overpowered as it was in Gears of War 3. Which means now that when I die by a Retro Lancer, it's not like one of those things where, oh damn, this kid using a Retro. It's more so, okay, it's pretty much balanced now, so it doesn't matter. If he kill me, kill me. So That's one of the things I like about it. Now, the games that I played thus far, which have not been many, maybe about like 6 or 7 games thus far, I will say the multiplayer has a frantic pace at times, but then you can also have moments where you don't see anybody and you're wondering, like, you'll see in this video where I'm just like searching for people and I go like maybe a minute or so trying to find somebody, and it's kind of like a win-lose type situation. Like when the game is frantic, the action is nice. I mean, it's real good, it flows pretty good. But when you get them dry spells sometimes where you can't find nobody, it feels like, wow, like you're playing, what is that game called? Can't even think of the game is right now. But it has a dry pace sometimes, which can sometimes bore you at times. But when it's frantic and it's fun. And one of the things I don't like in this game is that, going back to the class system, how I was saying you can only have a primary and a pistol or whatnot and a grenade. That's pretty much the issue, is that everybody can have a grenade starting off, and everybody either tags you with the nades or throw a grenade. I don't like the fact that I think grenades are still one of them things that you should be allowed to pick up. It shouldn't just be given to you. The fact that everybody has it, it kind of makes it a little bit cheap, because you know it'd be times where I'll be having them on the ropes and then they get that bailout grenade. I mean, yeah, I still get the kill, but they get that after kill or the afterlife kill when they're dead, and they still get the kill with the grenade. I don't really think that the frag grenade should be given to everybody. But overall, the multiplayer is pretty much, you know, pretty much smooth and cool. And I actually like it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like I didn't really have big expectations for the multiplayer. I wasn't really sure what they offered. But the fact that, you know, it's more so like the old school shooter games where you had to pick up weapons off the ground and ammo boxes and all that stuff. I like that instead of having stuff given to you, except for the frag grenades. I think that should be one of the things where, you know, it shouldn't be just given to you. But overall, the multiplayer thus far is cool. Now, I don't like the fact that there's only limited game modes. I mean, I know they wanted, you know, they removed execution and all that, but I think they should at least bring them back on. I think they will. When a game gets an update, they're going to bring back execution and guardian. Because, I mean, even though this game came before, you know, all of that, I just think that those are popular game modes, and I think it'll be a sin to just keep them off completely. So I think in an update, they're probably going to have those game modes in there. But yeah, if you guys want me to do a video showing you some more weapon skins, some more character skins, you know, like I said, I got the pass for it, so I pretty much got a majority of them. I'm going to do more gameplay. I'm going to be on this game heavy, especially because I like the game. Now, a lot of people know I do multiplayer anyway, so multiplayer you knew was going to come first before campaign. I'm going to do some campaign just to, you know, get an overall feel for the game. But the multiplayer is good. I must say, it's exceeding my expectations thus far. A lot of people might not like it only because, especially the newcomers, it's not one of them games where a newcomer can hop on. Me being a Gears player, I had some trouble adjusting to some of the differences that they made. So I know a newcomer would not, you know, adjust so comfortably, but maybe that's just me. That's my opinion on it. But it's definitely a game for a lot of Gears fans who enjoy just a good, I'm not gonna say great, but a good third-person shooter game. And yeah, that's just my thoughts. Any guys that have any questions or any video requests you're gonna be doing that you want me to do, just hit me up in the inbox or comment. And you can add my gamer tag if you want to play Retroactives without the O. My PlayStation ID is O Retroactives, but my Xbox is Retroactives. Add me, and send me a message, because like I said, my friend list is full, so you're gonna have to send me a message first. But yeah, this is your boy Retro, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Got more to come, so yeah, for now I'm out.
Enemy spotted! Enemy targeted!